Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel Christmas Countdown, where today it is Christmas, and that means we've reached the end of the countdown. But I have some good news for you, is that the Christmas season officially doesn't end until January 6th, and so I'm going to do my very best to continue the countdown through January 6th for all of you loyal viewers who have been tuning in each episode. I thank each and every one of you. Each one of you is very important, and I couldn't keep this channel going without you. Now I have here, of course, a special candy that I picked up on a road trip down south. Very unique candy. I've never had it before. It is the Redbird Southern Refresh Mints. It calls it the original pumpkin spice puffs, so it's not really a mint. And it says since 1890 on it, and these come from Lexington, North Carolina, and there's no fat, no cholesterol, no sodium. 15 grams of sugar is about all you get out of this. 60 calories for 3 pieces. Now, before I test these out, I just want to show, I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas today, that you got the gifts you wanted. One of the gifts I received that I wanted was The Art of the Last Jedi book. Just right off the front cover here, a fantastic cover artwork. You look at the fine details. The flowers, sort of an impressionist style. The detail and the facial expression. Very impressive work here. I have here a very early artist's rendition of Kylo Ren killing Han Solo. Quite different helmet than he ended up with. I have to say, this early version in many ways is a scarier vision than what ended up in the final film. Another very impressive artwork. I have some information about the escape pod from that scene when Rey takes the escape pod from the Millennium Falcon, that it actually has this inscribed on it in this alien language, property of Han Solo. So let's get one of these out of here, and you see it's basically like a fat, like those mints you get in a 1970s restaurant when you're going out the door past the maitre d' and the fancy red uniform and all that. Except it's yellow with orange stripes. And basically no aroma. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Special report. The Christmas miracle of Gary Puppet ends in tragedy. Gary Puppet, Governor Andrew Cuomo, and the village people were departing the Plaza Hotel following breakfast this morning and were awaiting the governor's motorcade to travel to Radio City Music Hall for a reunion of the original lineup of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Without warning, a dilapidated Lincoln Town Car limo jumped the curb striking the Big Apple's Little Golden Man only 72 hours after he was discovered in debris by workers constructing the Howard Stern Expressway. The front of the limousine was crushed by direct impact with Gary Puppet's Titanic choppers. He is in critical condition at Bellevue Hospital. Police have identified the man behind the wheel as Ronnie the limo driver. Well, I can only describe these as being sort of like a peep that then sort of melts in your mouth all of a sudden like cotton candy. So it's like a solid marshmallow sugar kind of a candy. These are actually sort of like a rock when they first went in my mouth, and then at some point they then pretty rapidly dissolve and disappear into thin air. So definitely a unique texture and product. There's definitely a pumpkin spice flavor, and there is actually a little hint of a mint flavor. So I guess that's why they call it Refresh Mints, but certainly a good seasonal holiday product. I don't know if you'll be able to find it in your area, but they have a website, redbirdcandies.com. So I'm going to go ahead and give these a solid 3 stars. Hope everyone's had a Merry Christmas and is going to have a good Christmas week. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.